a difference in this world. To add on that, I was inspired by this movie, Pay It Forward.
Tell us a little bit about the movie, Noura.
Yeah, the movie is very simple.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the movie,
Yeah,
Noura.
the movie is very simple.
Okay.
It starts small and accomplishes big. So there's this teacher who posts an assignment to his 7th graders to come up with an idea to change the world. And this little boy came and he got this idea, Pay It Forward. It's all about this. So you are one person, you choose 3 complete strangers, and you do a favor for each, a favor that they can't do themselves. In return, instead of them paying it back to you, they should pay it forward to 3 other strangers. And as you can see, the cycle begins and it expands. The idea that we can do something selfless to others, and in return, it will change the world.
Well, sounds like a very good idea, and that's from the movie. And we'll be talking a little bit as we go through this interview how you hope to implement some of these ideas in your non-profit plan for the young generation. But Noura, you're a high school senior, I believe, and heading into the real world. So you'll be off to university and then hopefully on to the job market and so forth. How do you see the real world in your eyes?
That's exciting. Well, unfortunately, I call it, and I'm used to calling it, the material world. The real world, as you said, it is the material world. You know why?
Why is that?
Because nowadays, unless there was a price in return. I mean, what happened to the era where we can do something selfless and help others without anything in return? Unfortunately, this is penetrating into our own home. I mean, since when does a little kid have to pay the car fuel for her older brother in order for him to drop her to a friend's house?
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, right? I mean, come on. Can't you just do something? It's your sibling.
Right.
So I would like to change this idea, change the material world into a more humanity concept.
Okay, and how do you plan to go about that with this non-profit plan for the young generation? How do you plan to do that?
All right. So the first step, which is here, thanks to you, I would like to, this is a message that I would like to send to people so that the youth can actually hear it. We can make a difference. We can change. And that's true. I mean, why not? Why not just come up to someone and do something selfless for once?
Okay.
It makes you feel good.
Of course.
Even the smile, you know.
Just a kind act of kindness is always something nice to do.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of rewards to it, beneficial rewards on the inside, and just being kind to help someone. And now, how would you apply some of your ideas, Noura, in the movie, Pay It Forward, to your plan?
Okay. So the reason why I chose this movie, because it is a huge idea, and when people hear about it, changing the world, they'll be like, whoa, okay, that's not easy. It's not like I'm going to snap my finger and it'll happen. So this movie simplifies it to us. Just do this selfless act and make it a part of your life. So what I'm going to do is there will be a blog where interested people can come. So right now I'm just gonna offer my email.
Sure.
And my blog will
follow
be up and
after
running.
that.
Yeah, in a couple of days.
Well, that'll be coming up on the screens right now.
All right.
Your email for a lot of the youth to contact in order to participate and join in with this youth program, youth nonprofit plan for the young generation. And now tell us a little bit, who are you targeting with this nonprofit plan? Is it just the youth, adults? Who really?
The youth, like teenagers, because they are they are the future. They're going to build the future. So in order to have a promising future, we need to have reliant people. So we are the people. And one thing I would like to add, you know, to make this idea like stick to your head and actually make you believe that it is possible. There's this person. His name is Peter Benison. He is the founder of Amnesty International. You know what happened? This is a pure act of kindness.
Yeah, we were talking before we came in about this story. please tell our audience about it. It's a
right.
very interesting story.
So he was sitting one day, and he received letters from 2 students. These students were sentenced to 7 years in jail. You know why? Just because they expressed their opinion for freedom during an autocratic regime.
Okay.
So they just sentenced them to 7 years in jail. You know what he did? All he